Okay, so last time we found out that there is a massive vacuum leak here. I'm going to attempt to pull just the intake manifold off. I'm going to see if I can do a complete assembly. I've marked the injectors 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to let that completely cure though before I start unplugging stuff because the paint will run. Once we do that, then I'll start pulling off the lower intake manifold. I'm going to try to pull the whole assembly together though. That's what I'm going to try to do. I don't know if I can or not, but that's what we're going to try, and we're going to pull that sucker off. If not, then we'll obviously have to break it down, but we're going to try the other way first. Alright, so as you can see, the manifold's out. A couple of bolts, nuts, whatever. So as you see, the wiring harness is all intact. We're going to let this completely drain out of fuel. Then I'm going to start removing the harness, and then we're going to move the whole assembly out. At that point, I'm going to take a look to see if I can remove the header, if there's enough room for me to pull the header off. So what it is that we've got an actual leak on this cylinder right here, and it's actually from this gasket. So all the bolts were tight, none of them were loose or anything like that. So I'm pretty sure the gasket's bad. This is the gasket that was on the car when I got it. So fortunately enough, JT sent me 2 of these gaskets. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We'll pull this, undo the electrical on it, pull the whole assembly out, and then hopefully there's enough room that we can just kind of undo the header and then slide it out and then stuff the gasket back in. So we were definitely in luck. Removing the 2 bolts that remain on the header allowed me to pull that sucker right off. So I'm gonna go ahead and start removing the gasket, clean it up, and then put the other gasket on. Alright, so the first gasket is on. There was a little bit of a bend on the gasket when I removed it, but it should be fine. I mean, I actually don't even know where it's at now, to be honest with you, but it looks like it should be straight. What we're going to do is we're going to take the old manifold and we're going to clean off the old gasket here and then slap this sucker back on, and then we'll put the dual carb setup on. This gasket's probably been on this manifold longer than I've been alive. I mean, normally these gaskets can be a little bit of a pain to come off, but man, this sucker's on. That's what it's supposed to look like. But normally you can kind of stick a razor blade in and do a little line and it comes off as one piece, but it's definitely not coming. So we're going to be working on this. It'll probably be a little bit, get this all cleaned up before we can obviously move forward. So see you guys in the next one.